Hey, what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome back to a brand new video here today, and welcome to us taking on the Race of Champions, but not in the usual fashion. Usually they have smaller cars that are, pretty much purpose-built for those sort of kind of circuits, tight and twisty, really small little compact race car. But today we're going to tackle the Race of Champions in a Formula 1 car, specifically the Formula Hybrid 2018 car mod from Assetto Corsa. It's going to be rather interesting to see the differences, and it's going to be a pretty unique view, because I don't think they've ever ran an actual modern F1 car on a Race of Champions layout. So this should be a pretty fun and weird out there video, so I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get straight into it. Right, so here we are then in the car park of the Race of Champions circuit, and we're ready with our F1 2018 Ferrari car. We are ready. F1 car takes on the Race of Champions. Here we are. Well, first of all, we have to get out of this little car park. It literally is a car park, because if I reverse this way and I come back, it literally is just, you can clearly see a literal car park. So we need to turn this round at some point. Can I just spin this round? No, the car can't get enough speed going up to make a little donut there, so we're going to have to do a bit of a three-point turn. But here we go. We're going to go back out and take on this challenge. So first of all, we'll take this nice and easy and just see how the track is. Look at it go, and I've already crashed. Good stuff. This is going to be difficult because this car is too wide, I think, for this circuit. I don't know. It's got to be too wide. And also, it's too powerful. It's not made for this, but let's just see how it goes. First of all, I'll get the track layout going and just try and impress it in my mind. And then we'll try and go a little bit fast as we get going on. Just basically sussing out the circuit for now. So stay off those curbs. That's definitely not it. Those curbs are very bad, especially for the F1 car. Here we can open up the power and get up to just about third gear. But then you see there, the car just understeers so much. And you just can't make the corner. So can't really go too powerful. But obviously, being an F1 car, it's pretty damn quick in first gear and second compared to most other cars that would tackle the Race of Champions. And you can see we can get some airtime there as well. Then we come to the back straight. I could probably open up the taps a little bit. If I went confident enough on that last corner, I probably could do some pretty good damage with the F1 car. And here, a little bit of a drift there. I think that's kind of almost the way we need to go about it, Speaking to, obviously, if you don't know, actually, guys, this weekend, one of our pro drivers in Veloce Esports, Veloce James Baldwin, is in Mexico. He's taking part in the eROC, the E-Race of Champions, and if he wins that against the likes of Brendan Lee and some other competitors, he can actually be in the all-star sim racing team that will actually go up against the likes of potentially Sebastian Vettel, Mick Schumacher, just to name like two that I know that are definitely confirmed to be driving there. So, obviously a big deal. So shout out to Veloce James there, doing the team proud in Mexico. But what was I about to say? I was about to say some point related to that. Oh yeah, that was it. Speaking to Veloce James, he was I saw him in the Veloce HQ earlier in the week, and he was talking about just moving the car about the circuit. There's so much needed of just chucking it in and just letting the rear end kind of step out a little bit and kind of just get off throttle oversteer just to get the car around, basically. And obviously that's why a lot of the time the rally drivers do quite well at the Race of Champions, because they're used to that. And so I feel like it's very unnatural to do that in an actual F1 car, let alone be an F1 driver and doing that. Which I'm sure it's very unnatural to Sebastian when he does it, but he's pretty damn nifty at it as well. He's won many times. As a pairing as well, obviously, with the great Schumacher as well. The Team Germany have won many times here at the Race of Champions. But anyway, it's very unnatural to do that, let alone in an actual F1 car, kind of letting the F1 car step out and drift, because usually, obviously, drifting is a no-no in F1. It's the slow way around a circuit. It might look cool, but it's the slow way around. Anyway, I think I'm getting the hang of it almost, so I feel like once we go around this second half, we can try and do some fast lap times. Right, let's line up. Here we go. Gonna start. You have to start on the start line, right? You have to, like this. Right, okay. We ready? Are we ready? Right, first attempt here. Let's go. And we're on the way. A lot of wheel spin. Obviously, the F1 car has plenty of power. See, look, here in first gear, it just goes so quickly and then oversteers, understeers everything. Over the bump, not the one. That's the first mistake from me. Oh, the turning circle's not here. I have to literally... you can't even go on the power. I'm hitting everything now. This run's gone to crap. You can't basically hit the power at all, apart from these straights. But then every corner, you have to tap the throttle. And pretty much you're on the brake half the time, because this thing just is too wide compared to the KTM Crossbow. Oh, come on. Feed it. Feed it. Use the curb. No. Just about graze that. Full power here. Get some airtime. Oh. Oh! That's a bit too much airtime. I did not expect that much airtime in the F1 car. Right, we go again from a running start. Let's see. This time round. Oh, we hit the... I feel like a lot of the time there's going to be a lot of wall grazing here. Right. Let's reset back to the pits, shall we? And let's try that again from the standing start. Let's go again. This time, don't need to explore the car park. We can get straight out. But I love the circuit. I love the fact that the car spawns here and you have to drive out. It literally feels like we're driving at the actual venue, like it would be parked up there. It didn't just spawn onto the circuit, which I thought it would do. It actually, the person who's made the circuit mod, which I'll link in the description below, has actually made like a nice little car park where the car spawns, which I really like the detailing of. And the mod itself looks stunning, like the lighting and everything like that. It honestly feels like we're at the Race of Champions in a way, in a stadium. Obviously in Mexico, I think they do... Oh, as I'm talking, I'm spinning. Let's try and... Oh, this is going to be a 5 point... Oh, okay, this ain't it. This ain't it. We're going to have to reverse. And as I was about to say before, I was rudely interrupted by myself spinning. The Race of Champions in Mexico is actually inside the stadium section. If you know the last two corners of the F1 circuit, it's literally housed in that little awesome arena. So a bit different to having it inside an actual stadium. It's in a bit of an open kind of plan sort of scenario, but it's still very, very cool setup. Right. Let's try an actual run. Not hit any walls, hopefully. Ooh, that was close. The curbs are killing me. The curbs are killing me, man. The curbs will be the death of me. Apart from that, if the curbs weren't there, I think I could actually just about turn this F1 car around these corners. You should see my steering wheel, though, if I have my webcam on. Literally, I'm opposite lock every single corner. The wheel is upside down every corner to make these turns. Right, the best one we've done so far is a 105. That's just really, really quite slow, is it? Right, let's go again. Right, gonna concentrate on this one. Already grazed the wall a little bit, but we'll, you know, continue on. Can't do a perfect run, I don't think. I don't think I'll be able to do a perfect run without hitting anything. Oh, open up the taps. Oh, a little bit bumpy there, hitting the wall. No. Oh, this has been good. This has been good. All right, lift off. I don't want to jump. I don't think I want to jump the F1 car through that bridge. I think it's going to be slower if I jump it. See how this looks back on the replay camera. I'm definitely going to have to show you guys how it looks on the replay camera, because obviously F1. I don't think an F1 car's ever done the Race of Champions circuit, at least in real life. I don't think they've ever attempted it, because it would be kind of a bit of a stupid thing to try. But in the game, obviously, the virtual world, we can do it, and it'll look pretty unique, I think. Had a little replay shot of it at the beginning of the video, but now you can see it in the kind of full grasp of it. And actually, I've got to say that the F1 car looks very nice around this circuit. Like, I thought it would look uber slow, because it felt like that whilst driving it. But actually, back in the replays, like, especially through that first little left and then right, quick under the bridge section, the car looks really rapid, actually. So, obviously, in the moment, because you're kind of, at least I and all of you probably compared to, you know, used to driving F1 cars at, you know, breakneck speeds around the proper circuits, compared to that, it feels so slow, like you're like a turtle. But, you know, when you watch it on board, this thing really flies around the circuit, and there's a, you know, obviously a good reason why it's a freaking F1 car, but definitely a very nice spectacle. I would love to see them attempt this in real life. I think it would be logistically a bit of a nightmare, and F1 teams really wouldn't like it, just due to probably the high chance that something goes wrong, maybe. But it would be a very cool spectacle to see in real life, actually, F1 take on the Race of Champions here. And I really, this replay camera also, again, showcase, like I said, the great job the modders have done for the track. It really does look like a proper, you know, good stadium, even though it's quite, you know, basic textures, but it still has the kind of whole kind of feel about it there. A little airtime over the bridge, very nice. But I'm going to leave you now with this one last lap there in all its glory. I say glory, at the end I kind of muck it up, though. I got way too much. Okay, it definitely is not the fast way. You have to lift off there at the bridge with the F1 car. It gets too much air time. Oh, catch it. Jesus. Too much power underneath here. Too much power. We almost need the F1 car with the KTM crossbow engine in it. Keep it in second. Oh, that's been good. It's been good. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, no curb. Okay, kept it in. Didn't hit the wall there on the right. It's been a good run so far. I jinxed it, though. Grazed the wall there. Getting a bit too happy about that first run. Nice. Keep it tight. Right, second gear. Open up the power. Right, really slam on the brakes. Lock up. Turn. Oh, my God. What a turning angle. Got it. This has been a good run, I think. A tidy run. Pretty tidy. Oh, I'm literally just tapping the throttle here. Full opposite lock here. And up. On the bridge, little lift off, little bit of a jump, that's fine. First gear, second gear, don't let it get away. Oh, grazed the wall, damn it. But that was a pretty nice run. I'm getting the hang of it, almost. And then I go muck it up there. I muck it up every other go, but it's when you're actually in the zone, it's a very cool challenge to do. If you do have a set of courses, guys, and have this mod for the F1 car, and you get the Race of Champions one, I recommend it. It's quite a lot of fun just to actually try and test your wits about it. Trying to do this in an F1 car is just not natural. Right, we're going to end the video here on this one last lap. Just a nice looking lap. Not a fast lap, just a nice looking one. So keep it second gear, let the car roll through. Then eventually lift off first gear. Nice and easy. Graze the curb. Got a bit too much of it that time. Then really early on the brake because very understeery here. Then straight into a long left, which understeers the car even more. Then you got left here. We can open up the taps a little bit. Second gear momentarily. Down to first again. Large brake zone. Just about missed the curb there. Very early on the brakes as we go for the double right-hander. A little bit on the bump. Didn't want to do that, but fair play. Open up the corner now. And for the bridge, keep it in first gear, I would say. Just, you don't really want a lot of power there with the F1 car. Second gear. Oh, it got away from me. And at the end, you know what? I've actually tried this like 50 times off camera. I said the line, this is my last lap, about 50 times. I've had enough. We're going to park it up here into... Is this... what on earth is this? Is this the way in from the car park? I think it might be. And we're just going to park it up there. That, guys, has been a very weird, short little video on the Race of Champions. Oh, slalom time. Look at this. Oh. That's a nice way to end the video. Nice slalom of the F1 car. That is going to be it, guys. A small little fun video. What happens when an F1 car takes on the Race of Champions? I really didn't think it would even fit around it, to be honest. But it's quite a fun challenge to do, tackling an F1 car. Because it's got way too much power. And it's too wide for the circuit. But it's a lot of fun to try. So... definitely recommend if you do have the game and the different mods. But guys, that's been the video. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're new around here, do get subscribe for weekly Formula 1 content. I've been aarava. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time.